What is going on, guys? Brad here for Pickdawgz.com, and I got a pick in the Spurs versus Trailblazers game going down on Friday, December 13th, 2024. Here at Pick Dawgz, we drop the most free pick videos at anyone. So click that subscribe button, drop a like. It helps us out a lot. If you guys are looking for the picks like the best, the picks like the most, the picks that I'm betting myself, including my $15 pick of the day, go to Pickdawgz.com, click the premium pick section, or click the link in the description of this video. You will find all my plays there. And for all my big bettors out there, we do offer a VIP one-on-one service. It'll be more expensive than our normal premium picks, and you do need a bankroll of at least $10,000. But if this sounds up your alley, text the number on the screen, and my man Kasi will get to you right away. Alrighty, man, we got the Spurs headed into Portland. And a nice little West Coast battle here. Looking at the Spurs, 12-12 record, 11-13 ATS, averaging 111.4 points per game, and giving up 113.1 points per game. And looking at the Spurs team, you know, this team kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth at the moment, man, because I was on the Spurs team extremely heavy throughout the season, or earlier in the season, I should say. They were covering for me. They were a nice little moneymaker for me. But recently, it just hasn't been that way. I mean, don't get me wrong. They won in their last game, but they failed to cover in 5 of their last 6 games. So, in a lot of those games, I was on them. But before that, they were on a nice cover streak. So, you know, I'm hoping I'm hoping the Spurs will get back to their covering ways, and they do have a favorable matchup against the Trailblazers here. Looks like the Spurs, while I'm recording this, are laying 3.5, and you know, Wemby was out for the Spurs team for a while, kind of after that streak they went on. So I think that was a large reason of why, you know, they kind of struggled to cover the spread, but they were able to get him back in their last game. So when Wemby's in the lineup, I typically like to roll with the Spurs team. Without him in the lineup, it's definitely a stay away from me. And looking at the injury report, it looks like he's not on there. You know, Vassell is still on there. He's day-to-day. He didn't play in their last game, but he should be coming back soon, especially with this large break. You know, they could definitely use him on the scoring side of things. And we're looking at Portland. Portland comes in with an 8-16 record, 12-11-1 ATS. They're averaging, they're averaging 106.4 points per game, giving up 116 points per game. And it was the same situation as the Spurs. You know, this Portland team was a team that I was taking earlier on in the season. They have been a pretty decent cover team, but as of late, failed to cover in 4 straight games. The Spurs have failed to cover in 4 straight games, and so has the Portland Trailblazers. So kind of a tough spot for both these teams, but it looks like Scoot Henderson will be back in this one. Looking at the injury report here, I don't see him on here, so that will be a nice addition to get him back for Portland. You know, looking at this Portland starting roster, they don't have that guy that when they need a bucket could get a bucket and you could trust them. This team works as a fluid team, and that's why they've been able to stay in some of these games, cover spreads, and even win games. But they need a guy like Scoot who could, you know, be a dominant ball handler and get this team a bucket. Let's see. These teams played, November 7th. They played very earlier in the season. Spurs won that one by 7. They were 4-point favorites in that game. We're getting a similar spread here. Like I said, man, the Spurs have been letting me down, but with Wemby back in the lineup, I'm gonna take another shot with them, man. I'm gonna take a shot with the Spurs laying 3.5. I still think they're significantly the better team. They will have the better guy. They will have the best player on the court. And yeah, I mean, Portland, I'll pick and choose my spots with them. I typically like to take Portland when I'm getting double-digit spreads, or even like +8, +9. But +3.5 against the Spurs team, I just can't do it, man. So give me the Spurs, lay the points. Appreciate you guys watching this. Click that subscribe button, drop a like, drop in the comments who you're taking in this one, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.